The automotive world is abuzz with anticipation as Honda gears up to redefine its future in 2026. From stunning new EVs to the return of beloved nameplates and boundary-pushing performance cars, the Japanese automaker is firing on all cylinders. In a bold move during a high-profile event, the Honda CEO officially announced 5 all-new Honda models for 2026, each aimed at a different market segment, but all reflecting the brand's renewed focus on innovation, sustainability, and driver excitement. Let's explore what's coming. These 5 vehicles signal a turning point for Honda and will make 2026 a landmark year for the company and its fans alike. The 2026 Honda Prelude, arguably the most emotional reveal of the bunch, the 2026 Honda Prelude marks the return of one of Honda's most cherished nameplates. After more than 2 decades in retirement, the Prelude is back, reborn as a sleek, hybrid-powered sports coupe. A modern take on a classic favorite, the new Prelude keeps the spirit of the original alive. It has the low-slung stance, clean lines, and purposeful proportions that fans loved about earlier generations. But it also embraces 21st-century sensibilities, with LED lighting, aggressive aerodynamics, and a profile that's unmistakably sporty. Inside, the Prelude draws inspiration from the Civic and Integra, but elevates it further. The cabin features a digital gauge cluster, a tablet-style central display, and premium materials throughout. The rear seats are tight, but this car is about driving pleasure, not practicality. Hybrid power for the new era. Under the hood, the 2026 Prelude features a 2-motor hybrid system, likely borrowed from the latest Accord and Civic hybrids. That means a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder engine mated with electric motors to deliver efficient yet responsive performance. While a manual transmission is unlikely, Honda has included an S+ performance button, hinting at dynamic drive modes to keep enthusiasts smiling. Estimated to start just above $30,000, the Prelude will reach U.S. dealerships by late 2025. It may not be Honda's most hardcore performance car, but it promises an engaging, balanced, and fuel-efficient driving experience, true to the original's legacy. The 2026 Honda Zero Saloon. If the Prelude brings nostalgia, then the Honda Zero Saloon brings bold futurism. This wedge-shaped, ultra-sleek electric sedan is like nothing else Honda has built before, and it's very close to production. From concept to reality. Initially revealed as a concept at CES, the Zero Saloon has now evolved into a nearly production-ready vehicle that retains its sci-fi-inspired design. It's low, angular, and highly aerodynamic, clearly built for maximum efficiency. Honda's decision to pursue this design shows a commitment to sedans, even as most automakers shift away from them. Advanced tech, serious range. Built on Honda's new dedicated EV platform, the Zero Saloon rides on a 400-volt architecture and supports ultra-fast charging, promising at least 300 miles of range per charge. Its aerodynamic design isn't just for looks. It's part of an effort to push electric efficiency to new heights. Inside, the Zero Saloon debuts the Asimo operating system, named after Honda's iconic robot. This AI-powered software can learn from driver behavior and receive over-the-air updates. The car also features Level 3 autonomous driving capability, though that feature won't be available in the US at launch. Production of the Zero Saloon begins in early 2026 at Honda's new EV hub in Ohio, making it one of the brand's first fully US-built EVs. Honda Zero SUV, a ground-up electric revolution. Next is the Zero SUV, a mid-size all-electric crossover that could become a major player in the EV world. While Honda's current Prologue SUV rides on GM's Ultium platform, the Zero SUV is Honda's own creation from the ground up. Designed for the electric age. With more traditional SUV proportions than most futuristic EVs, the Zero SUV has a strong, upright stance. It strikes a balance between ruggedness and aerodynamic efficiency, with sculpted bodywork and a bold, futuristic face. It slots between the CR-V and Passport in terms of size, but because of its EV architecture, it offers a more spacious and flexible cabin. Tech-filled, driver-focused interior. Inside, the Zero SUV sports an eye-popping pillar-to-pillar digital dashboard that includes 3 massive displays, one for the driver, one for infotainment, and one for the front passenger. 2 additional screens handle the side camera mirror feeds. A yoke-style steering wheel and steer-by-wire system add to the futuristic feel. The Zero SUV promises over 300 miles of range and rapid charging from 15% to 80% in as little as 10 to 15 minutes. It also supports vehicle-to-grid V2G technology, allowing drivers to store energy and sell it back to the grid, positioning the SUV as a potential power source during peak energy demand. Like its sedan sibling, the Zero SUV will be built in Ohio, beginning in early 2026. The 2026 Honda Ridgeline, tougher, smarter, and now hybrid. One of Honda's boldest moves is the all-new third-generation Ridgeline, redesigned from the ground up for 2026. It addresses previous criticisms and evolves into a hybrid-powered mid-size truck that blends ruggedness with everyday usability. A bold new look. Critics have long said that the Ridgeline looked too much like an SUV with a bed. That changes for 2026. The new Ridgeline takes styling cues from the upcoming Passport, gaining muscular fenders, chunky wheel arches, and a much more assertive front end. It finally looks like a proper truck, yet it still retains its unibody construction, which gives it superior ride quality, handling, and interior refinement compared to traditional body-on-frame competitors. Hybrid power and real capability. The biggest upgrade comes under the hood. A hybrid powertrain combining a turbocharged engine and electric motors, producing an estimated 310 horsepower, while delivering impressive fuel economy, approx 25 mpg city, 32 mpg highway. This powertrain allows the Ridgeline to better compete with both traditional gas trucks and newer hybrid rivals. The signature in-bed trunk and dual-action tailgate return, joined by a modernized interior featuring a 12.3-inch infotainment screen and a 10.2-inch digital gauge cluster. For off-roaders, the Trail Sport trim gains more aggressive hardware, including all-terrain tires, skid plates, and unique suspension tuning. New drive modes for snow, mud, and sand make the Ridgeline more versatile than ever. The next-generation Civic Type R. Last but certainly not least, Honda is preparing a seismic shift in its performance lineup. The next-generation Civic Type R will debut in 2026, and it's set to be the most advanced, and possibly most controversial, Type R ever. Hybrid or all-electric? While Honda hasn't confirmed exact specs, insiders suggest the next Type R will adopt a hybrid powertrain as part of Honda's electrification roadmap. This could allow Honda to blend a high-revving engine with instant electric torque, a combination that might be even more thrilling than today's turbocharged setup. There's also growing speculation about a fully electric Type R, possibly based on the new Zero Series platform. While purists may cringe at the idea, Honda engineers are hard at work trying to replicate the visceral feel of a manual transmission hot hatch in an all-electric format. Honoring the Type R legacy, whatever form it takes, the next Civic Type R will stay true to the model's DNA. Front-wheel drive, driver engagement, and a focus on precision over brute force. Expect adaptive suspension, sharp steering, lightweight materials, and a tech-filled cockpit that keeps the driver at the center of the experience. More than any other upcoming model, the new Type R showcases Honda's ambition to prove that electrified performance doesn't have to mean boring. If done right, it could set a new benchmark for the future of hot hatches. Conclusion: Honda's vision for 2026 is clear and ambitious. The 5 vehicles Honda has announced for 2026 represent a comprehensive and forward-thinking strategy. With a blend of performance, electrification, innovation, and heritage, Honda is not just following the market, it's trying to shape it. The Prelude brings back Honda's spirit of fun. The Zero Saloon and Zero SUV bring a bold, tech-heavy future to life. The Ridgeline finally evolves into the hybrid workhorse people have been asking for, and the Type R looks set to electrify enthusiasts in a whole new way. As the EV race heats up and brands battle for relevance in the shifting auto landscape, Honda is showing that it won't just survive the transformation, it plans to lead it. Curious what Toyota has planned for 2026? You won't believe the 6 new models just announced by their CEO. Click the next video to learn more about how the world's largest automaker plans to respond. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next review.